and take your actuator. You're gonna bolt it down, snap it into its electrical plug, and then you'll make the final adjustment in a minute. Okay, with the actuator already in place, it actually does work. You actually put a small bend to mimic the same bend that the actual lock pin does. So once it's in place, it's flawless. You can take the actual new U-bolt without actually taking the nuts out, slide it in through the top, slide it down, and in place. And that's what the new U-bolt with the new, it's not tightened yet, but once we tighten those bolts, your actuator would work just like it did before. Okay, we now got a fully functioning one-piece door glass with the actual actuator relocated. Everything's functional. All you need now is just to put the scrapers on, and we'll be doing that in a minute. Okay, finally we have the door panel, which we just removed the old scraper, and you match up the old scraper with the new one that we're going to be, the new longer one we're going to be replacing it with. Match up the curvature with a new curvature, well, the same curvature actually, which is this one. There's two ways to mount it. You can actually use the rivets that we provide in the kit, or I also like to use these small black cobalt screws that blend in, and they're black, and they're self-tappers, and they'll drill right into the plastic and hold it nicely. You can actually pick up a box at your local hardware store. Home Depot usually carries these. They're very inexpensive. They're like $3, $4. You can pick up a box and use them for random stuff. But we're going to be screwing them on with these screws, and you'll have a nice fit, and we'll show you in a little bit. And here's a couple of them in place. You notice that I kind of let it overhang a little bit. Any excess that you need to cut off in the end, you can cut off right here if it's too tight when you put it into the door, into the door itself. We still have to screw this part down. You'll notice that you're gonna have to put a screw in the very end, maybe about a quarter inch from the edge, so it'll hold nicely. And this is the new scrapers, fully mounted. You might have excess in the front, but that's fine. Just take your metal shears, just regular scissors, preferably sheet metal scissors, and then just cut off the excess when you go to put it in, if you have excess. We do a quick pre-fit just to make sure we have what we want, and the fit is actually it's pretty good. Normally, sometimes you might have a scraper that's a little too long. You just go ahead and pie cut it right there. Just cut off the end that's too long. But once it sits down, we'll go ahead and put it in. If the panel doesn't want to go further down, you might want to grind off the back of the screw. You can be in it. That's fine. It's your truck.
That's good.
And this is the final product. Ready to go.